Anyway, this is my day down the street. I'm off. Anyway, I was at this clock shop the other day. I walk in there and the bloke yells out, "I'll be with you in a minute." I thought, I haven't got time for this. I looked at this guy, he was off his face. I had to hand it to him though, he was serving about 50 people at once. I was trying to take him on face value, I was getting a little bit alarmed. I thought this guy could go cuckoo. Anyway, he says, "I'll be with you in a sec." I thought, I better get out of there before I bloody end up clocking this guy. Anyway, I said to my mate the other day, "What do you do to relax?" He says, "First thing you got to do is get yourself into a game of golf." I said, "Golf? Does that make you relax?" He said, "Yeah, but what you got to do is you got to get yourself down to the pro shop." I said, "Pro shop?" He said, "Yeah, they got one attached to the golf club." I said, "Yeah." I didn't believe him. Anyway, I walked down there and sure enough, I heard this guy yell out to this girl, "That's because you're a hooker." I thought I must be in the right place. Anyway, he said to me, "You here for the foursome today?" I said, "I am now." He said, "How many holes you doing?" I said, "Put me down for all of them." He said, "You look like a swinger, do you need a driver?" I said, "No, I tend to do it myself, mate." Anyway, this guy came in, looked like he had a bit of a chip on his shoulder. Started having a go at this girl behind the counter. I nearly had to put a wedge between them. Anyway, I thought I'd better get out of there before I ended up taking a swing at someone. Anyway, I went into this grog shop the other day, alright, similar to this pub. Bloke came onto me a little bit heavy. I had my mate Han with me, tried to lighten the situation. Well, the girl behind the bar, Sherry, she was as sweet as anything. Her sister Brandy just snapped. It's not like I ordered the liquor. Anyway, I think I ordered the killer. Anyway, contrary to what was happening, I could feel this draft. I thought, where the hell's that coming from? I looked over in the corner, there's a heap of breezes. Thought that makes sense. She starts to whine at me. By now I was getting quite annoyed. I said, "I want to see your manager." His name was Bale. He came out, he just tried to milk it for all it was worth. By now, my mate too, he's gone red. Melbourne's as bitter as hell, so I thought, I'm just going to bootleg out of there. Anyway, I thought I needed to relax, so I thought I'd go a little bit of fishing, but I need some supplies. So I've gone in a local fishing store. This bloke starts to spin me this line. I was a little bit caught out. Anyway, his missus walked in, on a scale of 1 to 10, she was about an 8. I will admit, I was pervert at her. He was going to tackle me. I said, "Get real, mate. You're the one using your missus as bait. I'm not trying to get me hooks in her." By now, I'd had him up to the brim. I thought, bloody hell, I'm not going to flounder around here too much. This guy's a bit of a shark. Certainly didn't ask for his net profit, so I was only in there because I thought a girl in there called a net might have been there. Anyway, I certainly wasn't going to try and jag her, so I just walked out. Anyway, there's this girl I was keen on. She used to play a lot of tennis. So I lobbed over to her place one day. Should have seen what she was serving me up for tea. Everything I thought was going okay until she said everything was my fault. I tried to chip in my interactions and she wasn't interested. She gave me a few backhanded comments as well. So I thought, no, bugger this. So I just thought, I got some balls and I just walked off. Anyway, I went down to the library. I'm not real good with names. There's a girl down there called Paige. I could remember it. I just went down there to get a number. I was there just having a chat with her, giving her a summary of my life and a few chapters. And her old man walked in and he had a turn there right in the shop. I thought it was my fault. I ducked for cover. I thought someone's going to throw the book at me. I thought, so I just got out of there before you wouldn't read about it. Anyway, went down to the hardware store the other day and I wanted a couple of bags of concrete. So, "Mate, I want a couple of bags of concrete." He said, "I can only give you one." I said, "What do you mean?" And he said, "I don't like running out, mate." Look, this guy, he's set in his ways. He's a hard man. Anyway, his missus walked in, put her 2 bob in the mix. I thought a mix, going home for one. On the way home, I'd just grab a slab. I'd meet a girl on the way home. I'd pave my way to the bedroom. He started to bag me. I thought, this is poor form, mate. What are the chances of meeting someone like this? About 5 to 1. I was a bit aggravated. They both looked stoned anyway. I just said, I just want to deal in concrete. I just want a smooth finish to this. I wasn't getting any answers, so I just screed off out of there. Anyway, I went into this camera shop the other day. This bloke took his job seriously. He goes, "How you going, mate? How's things developing?" I said, "Mate, I've been feeling a bit negative, actually. Should turn into a positive. It lends itself to that. I shudder to think if I didn't come in here, mate." Well, he started to get a bit snappy. I said, "Mate, don't you get snappy. I'm feeling a bit framed. I don't like the pitch you're betraying. Actually, between you and I reckon you've got some poor traits." This guy really did have some hang-ups. So I got out of there before he just really annoyed me. I didn't like the picture. Anyway, I walked into this music store the other day and I wanted to try an instrument. The bloke said, "You can try that guitar over there, no strings attached." I thought, how stupid do you think I am? So he sends me over to the woodwind section. Well, the girl over there didn't take me seriously. She just tried to blow me off. She said, ever thought about doing sound recording? So I went over and saw Adrian in sound recording. I must feel like I was on the same level. Didn't want to amplify too much of my trouble or pitch too much problem to him, but I felt we're on the same high. So I just walked out of there. Anyway, I thought I needed a holiday, so I've gone into the travel agency. I said, I'd like a holiday, thanks. And she said, wouldn't we all? I thought, how the hell did she land this job? If I was married to this girl, I'd just take off. She really did have a bad attitude. She had tickets on herself. She was carrying a bit of baggage. I said, I need to see your manager. He came out. He seemed fairly grounded. Everything was going okay until he called me a taxi. So I just flew out of there. Anyway, I'm off to get a haircut. Starting to feel a bit off colour, a bit snippy.